Hey everyone, my name is Lisa with Crepe Myrtle Row. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do an updated tour of my dining room here. Got it kind of decorated for early summer using my collection of chickens and some strawberry stuff and a little bit of daisy dishes, a little bit of honeybee stuff, a little bit of everything. Y'all, I like everything. So if that's something you would be interested in watching, just stay tuned. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to be you to be a part of my YouTube family here, and hit that notification bell and you'll get updated each time I upload. I don't upload on a schedule, so to speak, here. I just do, when I have the time and get something that I want to show. I do, however, upload on Instagram more often, like when I get these areas done, I might do pictures of them there. So you get a little sneak peek before I actually go around and do a video. So please stay tuned and subscribe on there also. I would love to have you there. We're going to flip the camera around and get started. Okay, I'm going to actually start here in my kitchen and show you a little bit of an update I did in here since my last video. Of course, I'm here on my Hoosier cabinet. Got me two nice, good-sized tomatoes at my local farmer's market yesterday. Can't wait to have a tomato sandwich with those. But I found these canisters, that big one and that little one, for, I think it was $4.99 for both of them together at a Goodwill recently. And I put these are called water slide decals. I ordered off of Amazon. They're the kind that you can put on ceramics and fire them on and all that. But I wanted something with the strawberries on my cabinet here. And if you do follow me on Instagram, you've probably remember seeing me put plates there. As a matter of fact, that plate up there, I had 4 of them, and I had them mounted all across here with command strips. Well, a couple of them fell and broke, so I was very sad about that. The command strips apparently just were not meant to hold the weight. Even though those are not heavy, they weren't meant to hold that weight. So I took them down and I came up with the decals. And I have also changed out some of the strawberry stuff, like that little thing there I got since I filmed this last. The sign up there, that used to be a sign that said fresh eggs. I ordered that off of Etsy, I believe. There was a store, and then like where it says pick your own right there, that was a customizable section. Like you could have Lisa's Kitchen or whatever you wanted it to say, but I chose to have it say pick your own. But I just did a search for strawberry metal sign, I think is what it is, and then I found the company for that. If I can find my link to it, I'll put it down below in case anyone's interested, because they had all kinds of signs in different sizes. That one was like the 3-foot long one, and they had different sizes. And since the last video, I believe I added my cake thing. I've gotten some more rolling pins. Got those strawberry cups. Found that picture came from a Dollar Tree last year with the strawberries. And then I also got this flour sifter with strawberries on it. And then there's that picture up there that had the strawberries. Love the little fairy. I believe I had her on the last one, but in case you didn't see that one, if you haven't, go back and look for my kitchen tour, and it's on there. And then I updated all of this area with my strawberries, and most all of this came from thrift stores. That big tin came from a local antique store. This piece, a lady that I'm on a group with and on Facebook, she saw pictures that I had posted on there of all my strawberry decor, and she actually sent me that as a gift, and I thought that was the sweetest thing to get that from her. And it did have a ribbon that went up and down that you could hang it from, but I didn't have the space to do that, so I just had to fold that back and just use it like that. But I thought that was very sweet of her to want to send me that. She no longer had space for it or something, and so she wanted to give it to someone she knew would enjoy it. So now into the dining room. And I know people, this is a bit much for some. I know some people who don't like, this would be cluttered and overwhelming, but for me it's not. I like it. You know, if this is not your style, I understand completely, but I love it. And yes, I do come in here and take some of this out at times, but I end up putting it all back because I like things. But let's just get started here with my table. And if you haven't seen my dining room tour before, as I had mentioned, this table is about 200 years old. And it has a bench that came with it, and then I just added the farmhouse style chairs on this side. But here's these I got at the At Home store several years ago. This is a thrifted item. That's thrifted. All of this is thrifted. Love these little napkin holders. Look like little clay pots. I just recently bought these strawberry glasses at a local antique store. And then we have this beeswax candle. I ordered those off of Amazon. Thought they were cute. And then if you've watched some of my hauls, you've seen this dough bowl that I got. My husband got me for my anniversary. And I've just added all kinds of things that I enjoy. Some little strawberries, daisies, my little miniature copper molds. Doilies, that's another thing that I love to find in thrift stores and collect. Love this little birdhouse. Found it at my local grocery store, believe it or not. And then more little birds, a little duck. There's another doily right there. And then we'll come over here, and y'all have seen my plate wall, and then a collection of pictures. Sorry for the noise in the background. My washing machine's running, so I should have turned it off, but I didn't realize it was that close to the spin cycle. But up here is those. Some more of the little crochet doilies. This I bought this daisy garland at Hobby Lobby, and then I went in here and I tied, as you can see, I just tied the ribbons in between the spaces like they're just randomly through to update it. So you could do that with any kind of pre-made garland just to give it a little extra something. So here are some of my chickens, and I like to use books as risers and look for colors that will go with the theme, and then I'm using again my crochet doilies throughout. Love chickens, as you can well see, me and my mom both. I recently posted pictures of all this on some Facebook groups. Everyone had a fit over this cake plate stand. That is a plastic one from Walmart, I believe. I found it at a thrift store for like 50 cents, but it still had the sticker from Walmart. And of course, if you've been watching me, you know I have a thing for kissing figurines. So there's those. Some strawberry cups. And then you see that set of stacking Pyrex bowls? I found those in a Salvation Army. The bottom one I paid $3.99 for, the middle one $2.99, and the top one $1.99. I was in shock that I could find those for that price. And then the other set over here is some that were family members, other than the red bowl. I bought 8 years ago at a thrift store. Don't remember the price, but the green ones and the two blue ones were passed down from family members. So let me Get back and give an overall of that. And then we go over here to my chair, which I found this strawberry, get my shadow out of the way here, this strawberry tablecloth, and I just covered over my chair because my chair is really this blue color, which would have went with the theme I have here too, but I wanted some way to use my tablecloth. I found that cute little strawberry pillow at a thrift store recently. And then, of course, I use books there to stack, and they even have a chicken lamp. And then I used to have a big metal sign here that was like a chicken, but I changed that out. I found these two copper signs, I guess, are pictures, at a thrift store, and I painted them. Because, like you see the color here, this is like a plastic, and that's actually a copper metal. They were all that color everywhere. The whole frame, everything was just that copper tint plastic, and then you had the copper behind them, so it didn't really stand out. So I took some paint and dry brushed the white on, and then some of the other on the green, kind of to give it that patina that copper gets as it ages, just to make it stand out a little bit. And then I actually have my copper molds, and if you've watched some of my thrifting hauls, you see where I'm trying to get all of these changed out to these that are, I consider the more real copper. Like this one is more what's I call the faux copper, because it's that color on both sides. These other ones, like those and all, they have like that silver or tin lining inside, and they're heavier duty metal. So I'm trying to find those and change out and get them all. And then, since y'all seen this room before, I changed out the scale. When I bought this scale off of eBay, it had two baskets. It has this one that's the scoop light basket, which I have filled with faux vegetables from Hobby Lobby. And then it has a round green enamel one that I use also. Let's see here. I've added those. I also like to find the colored cake pans, and found a place that I could put those. And then that's still the same, those pictures. And then I added here some strawberries, faux strawberries in a old antique measuring cup. There's some of my cookbook collection, some old sifters and cake pans, and then here is my 3-tier tray that I did a DIY on, and some of my bee collection stuff, the little honey pots. Some I have thrifted, and some my mom got me. And look, that's a little bell. And this actually, with a little honeycomb, that came from the dollar store or Dollar Tree. And that was another thing that came from Dollar Tree. It was in a little white container, and I just switched it out and put it inside there. And that you may have seen in my haul my husband got me for my anniversary, is the milk glass honey pot with the bees on it. And then there's one. So that is it from my dining room. I'll come back around and give one last look here. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll be getting some more. Like my screened-in back porch is always a nautical theme, and I hope to do that soon also. So stay tuned for that, and y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.